Welcome to Speed Reads. Good judgment. Learn how to read people. Imagine walking into a meeting room, facing a table filled with potential business partners. You know that the outcome of your project hinges not just on skill, but on the personalities around this table, how they think, react, and work together. Understanding these underlying traits could be the key to your organization's success. Before we dive deeper into the summary, we should subscribe to our channel Speed Reads for more summaries like this. Your support is greatly appreciated. Okay, let's continue. Mastering the art of reading people is invaluable. Richard Davis's good judgment offers a roadmap to navigating this complex terrain. Drawing on his extensive experience as an organizational psychologist and advisor to top executives at global giants like Amazon, Nike, and the NBA, Davis unveils the power of the personality blueprint. This tool distills human personality into 5 core traits: intellect, emotionality, sociability, drive, and diligence, traits that shape every business interaction and decision. Unlike transient emotions, these deep-seated traits are predictors of long-term behavior and compatibility in professional settings. Understanding them, Davis argues, can lead to better hiring decisions, more effective teams, and stronger leadership. Whether you're aiming to climb the corporate ladder, assemble a dream team, or navigate complex office dynamics, this summary will equip you with the tools to read the room accurately and act wisely. We all have an innate ability to understand people. Good judgment goes beyond mere analytical decision-making. It fundamentally revolves around our interactions with people. Every pivotal decision in our lives, from choosing partners to selecting workplaces, centers on our assessments of others. It's not just the big choices either. Daily interactions at work and in personal relationships depend on our understanding of the people around us. Navigating office politics, resolving conflicts, and leading teams effectively hinges on our ability to read and understand colleagues and clients. Being adept at judging others not only improves your professional life, but also enriches your personal relationships, making your life happier and more rewarding. This cognitive skill can be thought of as perceptivity. This skill allows us to gain insights into what drives people, how they think, and what they value. Some people naturally excel in this area, and sometimes seem to have a sixth sense when interacting with others. They're the ones who build successful teams, enjoy harmonious relationships, and win negotiations. But here's the good news: we all possess an innate ability to understand others. Perceptivity is like a muscle, it strengthens with use. By exercising this skill, you can enhance your ability to understand people. This involves learning to recognize and interpret subtle cues in behavior and communication, which can reveal more about a person's true character and intentions than their words alone might suggest. Developing your perceptivity also requires an awareness of common pitfalls, such as cognitive biases and the various ways people mask their true selves. We often misjudge people by relying on initial impressions or allowing stereotypes to cloud our understanding. To effectively enhance your perceptivity, you must learn to cut through these superficial layers. Techniques that help expose and understand deeper personality traits are crucial. This means not only paying attention to what people say, but also how they say it and how they behave in various situations. It's about observing consistency between words and actions and discerning the motives behind them. By mastering these skills, you'll develop a kind of X-ray vision into human behavior. This capability can be transformative, offering you an advantage in making wise decisions that influence your career and personal life. Technology is eroding interpersonal skills, as we've seen. Perceptivity, the ability to understand and read others, is a critical skill in both personal and professional realms. However, in our current digital age, this ability is at risk of decline as face-to-face interactions become less frequent. As we immerse ourselves in smartphones, Zoom meetings, and online profiles, we lose important opportunities to develop and exercise our perceptivity. This trend mirrors what happened with wayfinding. Once a natural cognitive skill, the ability to navigate our physical environment has been diminished by the advent of GPS technology. In an office environment, the way we understand colleagues, clients, and partners goes beyond digital communications. It involves observing body language, tone, and expressions, variables that are often missed in virtual interactions. Prioritizing face-to-face meetings whenever possible can enhance decision-making and relationship building, thereby offering a richer, more nuanced understanding of interactions. For example, imagine a corporate merger scenario. The CEOs and executives from two companies meet in person over several days to discuss the integration of their businesses. During these face-to-face meetings, they can observe each other's body language and expressions, which are crucial for assessing sincerity and enthusiasm. This deeper level of engagement builds trust and allows for dynamic, real-time negotiations, ultimately leading to a more informed and mutually beneficial decision on how to merge their companies successfully. A specific, essential skill here is active observation. This involves lifting your eyes from your screen and taking note of the people around you. By developing an almost childlike curiosity about others, you can glean deeper insights into their motivations and emotions. This not only enhances interpersonal relationships, but sharpens leadership and negotiation skills. Just as important is creating an open environment. This means having a space where people feel comfortable sharing their thoughts and feelings without feeling judged or pressured. As leaders and colleagues, it's important to model this openness and engage in practices that promote genuine interactions. Ask thoughtful questions and show genuine interest in others to encourage transparent and effective communication. Face-to-face, observant practices help preserve our perceptual skills. Actively engaging with others in person allows professionals to sharpen their ability to read human behavior, which in turn enhances success in complex modern work environments. The challenge, then, is to look up and re-engage with the world around you. This means not only physically looking away from devices, but shifting your approach to how you interact with others. By doing so, you can begin to reclaim your perceptivity. Emotional intelligence is overrated. Having real insight into personality is a skill that overshadows emotional intelligence, EQ for short, in professional settings. This is particularly true in office communication and interpersonal dynamics. Despite EQ's popularity in job descriptions, leadership profiles, and training programs, its effectiveness and scientific backing are less robust than you might think. The initial concept of EQ, introduced by psychologists Peter Salovey and John Mayer in the late 1980s, focused on the ability to recognize and understand emotions. However, the narrative around EQ shifted dramatically with Daniel Goleman's book Emotional Intelligence. Here, it was presented as a broader disposition encompassing empathy and social skills. This reinterpretation, which deviated from the original academic research, lacked rigorous scientific support and led to a widespread misunderstanding of EQ's scope and impact. In practical terms, understanding core personality traits is more relevant than noticing temporary emotional states. Personality traits are consistent predictors of behavior. They offer deeper, more actionable insights than transient emotional states typically emphasized in EQ discussions. For instance, knowing whether someone inherently possesses a trait like openness or conscientiousness is more informative for long-term interactions and decision-making than gauging their current emotional state. Prioritizing personality over temporary emotions helps professionals improve communication, negotiation, and leadership skills. This approach supports personal interactions as well as team dynamics. Imagine Emily, a project manager, wanting to assemble a team. Emily notices that one potential team member, John, consistently displays conscientiousness and openness. She knows his occasional stress-induced frustration isn't central to his personality, so she assigns him a critical role, confident in his core nature. John's performance validates her decision, demonstrating how stable personality traits can lead to better long-term results at work. Shifting focus from EQ toward deep personality insight, as Emily did, can empower you to foster more authentic and productive workplace relationships. By understanding personality, you can tailor your communication strategies, predict potential challenges, and build teams that are aligned with the core traits and strengths of their members. So how can you start applying this idea? Let's find out. The Personality Blueprint helps you read people. Understanding core personality significantly enhances communication. The best method to decipher someone's core personality is by utilizing a structured approach known as the personality blueprint. This concept stems from a century of research in personality psychology, culminating in the identification of 5 fundamental personality traits, commonly referred to as the Big Five. These traits offer a research-backed model for interpreting human behavior. The personality blueprint simplifies the complex task of understanding someone by categorizing observable traits into 5 distinct categories. These are intellect, sociability, emotionality, drive, and diligence. Each category corresponds to a key aspect of personality. Intellect, for example, involves how we think and process information. Sociability refers to observations about how we interact with others. Emotionality involves how we express our feelings and manage our emotions. Next is drive. This involves understanding what motivates us and why we behave the way we do. Finally, there's diligence, which is about understanding how we approach tasks and the kind of work ethic we have. Next time you meet someone, whether it's in a negotiation, at a networking event, or in a team interaction, try to visualize these 5 categories as 5 boxes. As the conversation unfolds, mentally sort the information you receive from the person into these boxes. To help you, strategically ask questions aimed at revealing deeper insights into each of these areas. This structured approach not only helps you manage the flow of information, but heightens your understanding of the person's personality. This method is particularly useful in a setting where making informed judgments about people, whether hiring, forming teams, or assigning leadership roles, is crucial. By applying the personality blueprint, you can transform a potentially overwhelming amount of information into organized, actionable insights. For example, in a high-stakes meeting, rather than scrambling to keep track of every detail, focus on categorizing the information into these 5 boxes. This approach prevents you from overlooking critical information and provides a comprehensive picture of the person's character and work style. Think of it as a way to package complex data into manageable segments, much like using boxes to organize papers rather than carrying them around loosely. Ask 4 simple questions to understand someone's personality. Excellent communication and meaningful connection is essential for career success. Yet, many professionals struggle to move beyond superficial relationships with their colleagues. By asking strategic questions that delve into core personality traits, you can enjoy deeper connections and more effective collaboration. As we learned, a useful framework for understanding personality in the workplace is the personality blueprint, which categorizes traits into 5 main areas: intellect, emotionality, sociability, drive, and diligence. To uncover these traits and forge stronger bonds, you can pose the following 4 questions to your communication partner. First, who was an early influencer of yours? This question opens a window into the influences that have shaped a person's values and behavior. Follow-up questions can explore similarities or differences between the person and their influencer, providing insights into their foundational beliefs and character. Second, how are you similar or different from that person? This allows for reflection on personal growth and self-awareness, offering a deeper understanding of how someone sees themselves in relation to influential figures in their lives. Third, describe the people in your inner circle of friends. Responses to this question reveal the social environment a person thrives in and the qualities they value in close relationships. This can indicate how they might interact in team settings or partnerships. Fourth, what are your friend turn-offs? Understanding what someone dislikes in social interactions can guide how you approach them professionally and personally. This helps you avoid potential conflicts and create a more harmonious work environment. Gaining insight into these areas not only helps you interact thoughtfully with colleagues, but also plays a significant role in your personal career advancement. According to a 2023 survey from the Society of Human Resource Management, 85% of workers report that strong, authentic connections at work have positively impacted their careers. It's important to remember that developing a genuine understanding of others starts with self-awareness. Reflecting on your own personality blueprint is crucial. This involves recognizing your traits and behaviors through self-reflection and feedback from others. Sometimes, the strengths and weaknesses we possess only become clear when viewed through the perspectives of those around us. By using these 4 questions and focusing on both self-awareness and the personalities of others, you can help reap the rewards of a more engaged and understanding workplace. This approach won't just improve individual interactions, it will enhance team dynamics and productivity, leading to a more fulfilling and successful professional life. Final summary. In this summary to Good Judgment by Richard Davis, you've learned that understanding 5 key personality traits, intellect, emotionality, sociability, drive, and diligence, enhances decision-making and communication in professional settings. To combat the erosion of people skills in our digital era, you can engage in direct interactions and practice active observation. Lastly, systematically categorize personality insights by using the Personality Blueprint. This will improve your professional relationships and foster effective team dynamics. Okay, that's it for this speed read. We hope you enjoyed it. If you can, please take the time to subscribe. See you in the next summary.